DX9 radio. First, obviously, you power the thing on, right? And then your scroll wheel. And then all the way down to the bottom, next to the bottom, it says system setup. Click that, and then yes, assuming you don't have an airplane powered up, yes, right? And then go to model select. And then all the way at the bottom, add new model, right? Do you want to create a new model? Create. And you see it got really quiet because you have to change volume settings and stuff, but that's okay. Now for the model type, it'll default to airplane. See, it's defaulting to airplane. So, and then aircraft type. So aircraft type, I'm assuming you have, since it's a 4-channel radio, you're going to have a single aileron and a single tail, single wing, right? Which that means if you have like a 6-channel radio and you had each aileron into its own channel, right? You would put that on 2, but you don't. Okay, you have a 4-channel radio, which means you're going to have one servo for the rudder, or for the elevator, I'm sorry, one for the elevator and one for the wing. So that is that, right? I don't think there's anything else in here. Nope, nothing else in here that we need to do. So yeah, and then that's it. I mean, it's literally it. Then you just go to main screen, and then once you get in there, hopefully you have the, and you can change the name and stuff. Go back to system setup. Yes. So you can change the name to whatever you want to change it to, right? So you just scroll over and change. I'm sure you've done that before. But yeah, you can do that. So on the main screen, hopefully you have the book for it. If not, the book should be on the internet. The manual should be on the internet. But that's when you're going to go in and set up all your rates and stuff, right? So once you've created the model and you bound it to the airplane, you can then you go in and check all the surfaces and everything to make sure everything's moving the right way. If, for instance, your aileron's reversed, so when you push right, your right aileron goes down, that's when you go into system setup and go over here to reverse, and you would reverse that channel. So you just click on it, it reverses it, right? Same thing with elevator and rudder. If you shouldn't have to reverse the throttle, but if you happen to have to, ever in the world, you'll have to rebind it. So just leave that at that, right? All right. What else? Dual rates and expo. You'll put dual rates on a switch, whichever switch you use for dual rates. I use H, right? And you just go in there and program in your dual rates. And that's simple to do. So I'm on aileron, right? I'm on high rates right now. I want low rates. So I switch it to low rates and just back that down to whatever the manual or whatever you feel comfortable with. Oops. Oh, good God. And then expo, I usually start out giving the ailerons about 30, and then I'll go from there, right? And you just go through each one, right? So I'm on aileron now, elevator again, switch H. And then right now I'm in, see where it's at, 0 is high rate, I is low rate. So I'm in low rate again. So go up to about, audit and set expo on the other one. Go up to about 30. And then down to about 70. Or whatever, like I said, whatever the book says it should be. Right? And then high rate, it's automatically on 100, but I want to put it on about 30. Right? And so on and so forth. And then you do rudder the same way. H, I'm on high rate, so it should be at 100, 30. And then low rate, go back up here, drop it down to whatever, and then 30, and so on and so forth, right? So, but what you notice I didn't do was on the ailerons, I didn't change the expo and high rates. Oops, so I'm gonna put 30. And I'm using a scroll wheel to do all this stuff, by the way. I should back out a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So there's 30. Right? And then the same thing when you're moving it back and forth, you're just using the scroll wheel. And that'll get you started. That'll get you a flyable model and a thing, and then you can check it from there. And hopefully you'll have, like I said, the manual should have the throws. If it's a smaller foam airplane, the throws aren't going to be, throws won't be hardcore, like, they're important, but they're not like crash your plane important, you know what I mean? So you can just actually go from feel on that. So there you go. Let me know if you need anything. I hope this helps. And if not, let me know.